I already made several videos on Flat Out Truth and his ridiculous theories, holograms, trapdoors, white shirt, and I debunked them all. The issue is there are many comments still coming in with these 3 specific videos. Supporters of his are coming to my channel claiming how Terry is correct, and these people, they're not interested in the truth. They're interested in preserving the lies they've been fed. Let's get right to it. And I should mention, for those that don't know, Flat Out Truth, he was promoting the Charlie Kirk event as 100% legit, as advertised by the media, and actually supporting every aspect of what the media stated. Then he flip-flopped like a fish out of water and went to a hologram. Give me a break. And I really have to point this out as far as this individual here, who I greatly appreciate promoting my channel, DDGotAPodcast. So Demetrius, don't take this the wrong way. This is just a correction video pointing out the facts. There's too many people misled in truth. I'm here to provide 100% evidence. What you believe is true, what Terry said, Flat Out Truth, is completely wrong. And also I want to give thanks to Dr. Shrek. He's the one going to DDGotAPodcast channel, his live streams, and pointing out my video evidence. So let's get right to it with DDGotAPodcast supporting what he believes with Flat Out Truth and the nonsense hologram, trapdoor, and all the other garbage that Flat Out Truth is propagating. Let's get right to it.
This video blew my mind, and it's undeniable. Candace Owens has an entire team. She had to have come across this video. Here we go.
Afternoon, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Charlie Kirk hologram projection. Now, as you remember, in part 1, I showed you how this guy climbs up here and takes down the hologram projector. And then I went on to give you images of what these hologram projectors look like. And then I went on to show you how this chair glitches right through the table in the area where this hologram is taking.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Now, something, before I play this back, something we got to keep in mind, that some of these videos could have been recreated and made, AI versions could have been put out. I don't think this is one of the earliest videos that came out. I don't know if this is one of them. Bro, I'm about to play this back. There's no denying it. Watch this.
What these hologram projectors look like. And then I went on to show you how this chair glitches right through the table in the area where this hologram is taking place. As you can see right here up close, the seat of the chair glitches right through the top of that table, just disappears right through it. And that can only happen with CGI, green screens, AI, and hologram projectors.
And that's 100% false. He's leaving out something very important. People that know about video productions, they know about how video works. And obviously, look at the very poor quality of this video. Basically in shadows, it's in the distance. It's not something up close. We're not seeing a table and a chair with the chair going to the table that's only 2 or 3 feet away in a brightly lit area. This is what's happening here. It's called video compression, which can make items appear to go through other items, which is a type of artifact called blocking or mosaicing. So I want to be very clear about this when it comes to Demetrius and everybody else that believes that that chair actually went through that table. Let's get to some better quality footage and I'll break it all down. Now let's get a really good close-up, really good quality video here that I have in slow motion. And here's the actual chair we're going to see come and play. I'm going to get even more of a close-up after I play this portion. But here's the chair. Here's the guy surfing on the table. I point out everything here. There's no need to point out the stars and all the other symbolism. It's been done. But here is the chair. And all the individuals, once again, that I pointed out And this is not what the video is about, these individuals. It's about the chair and the supposed hologram. Do you think this is all a hologram? You people really believe that? I'm going to let this video play more and more. It's going to take some time because I put it in slow motion. But you're going to see Muscle Man here. And he's going to shortly reach up and grab his glasses. But here you see the leg of Charlie's chair. Of course, CC. But you see the leg in the chair itself. So it's in the way of Muscle Man while he's on the ground. So what are you going to see with Muscle Man? What is he going to do with the chair? Let's keep watching. This will take a little time. It's like I mentioned, you see him reaching for the glasses, and people are mentioning this is a specific type of sunglasses used during this production. But that's not the point of this video. Take a look. It's going to take a little bit here, playing this through as we watch Muscle Man and the chair that's basically on top of him. And while he's supposedly tending to Charlie Kirk, look what he does here. The chair's on him. So he doesn't want to on him anymore. So what does he do? Take a look. He grabs the chair, and you're going to see momentarily, as you see the chair slowly starting to move, that's because he's pushing it with his hand. You see his hand clearly here. He's pushing. So I guess Muscle Man is pushing a hologram out of the way. Absolutely ridiculous how people in truth are so easily misled. And I'm losing a lot of respect for people in truth that will fall for anything and everything that's presented by so-called video creator. Let's get a better look at that. And here's a close-up of Muscle Man, as you can clearly see, pushing the chair out of the way. And you'll never see, with this lighting, in a close-up of a chair going through a table or anything of that sort. It's just video compression that took place. You see his hand clearly pushing a table. So what is the hologram? Is everything here a hologram? Is the chair a hologram? Is Mr. Muscle Man a hologram? You people are ridiculous. And you're losing credibility with people in truth. And the people that believe the official narrative, that believe the official story, will laugh at you for peddling nonsense. Stick to real information. Stick to things you can prove. Nonsense garbage that's being perpetrated, that's being put out by Flat Out Truth. And unfortunately, like I said, I like Demetrius, but unfortunately he's wrong with this information. And this is the point. Someone will say to me, why does it matter? We know this is all fake. It's important. If you want to prove that, you have to have solid, concrete information and not peddle nonsense garbage that can be easily debunked. So once they debunk this nonsense, hologram theory, then you have no credibility. Now they're not going to believe you. They're going to believe the official story. That's why it's so important to get things right in truth. Not half-truths, not three-quarter truths. You got to get things right. And this is no hologram. People are ridiculous. And that gets back to the video that DDGotAPodcast is showing. Obviously, Flat Earth Truth video. And let's take another look at it. And I'll break it down a little bit more so people grasp what I'm saying fully. So, you're going to get a little bit of a close-up here of what people believe is happening. So here's the chair once again. See how everything, again, is dark and blurry? This is a prime example of video compression. Just don't look at the chair. Look at this guy's arm. It looks like Popeye up here. Then it gets all thin and all bent and weird. This is what happens, again, with video compression. It distorts everything. So it sure looks like it, but again, you're not going to see this with a nice lit area, close up. You only see this at a distance. Again, video compression. That's all you're seeing here. And again, look at this guy's arm. It's all distorted. What is this guy, an alien? Give me a break. And again, people are so easily misled that don't have the skills to really analyze. And again, they don't have discernment to see through this. Look at this guy's arm. It's all wrinkled. Give me a break. Again, this is all about video compression, like I showed earlier, where items appear to go through other items. So that puts the end of the hologram theory. I'm still going to play my previous videos, portions of them, so people that watched Demetrius's videos, new subscribers to my channel, can see my past videos. I'm not going to play the entire videos that I made in the past month or so. I'm going to play portions to conclude this video. And if you want to watch the whole entire context of each video, simply go to my channel and watch those 3 previous videos so you get, again, the full context of me breaking down the nonsense peddled by Flat Out Truth, which is absolute garbage. And I have no doubt he's here to muddy the waters. That's it. You know, what people need to understand in truth is this. There are content creators that will give you some truth. Then they'll mix in the lies. It's truth and lies mixed together. And a lot of people that have poor discernment can't tell the difference.
A lot of you going to say, well, Terry, if it was a hologram, how was he walking around passing out hats and talking to people? Because he was walking around passing out hats and talking to people. The nation was a hologram. Here's what you're forgetting. You're forgetting about the trap door right by his feet underneath that little canopy there.
Now this is perfect setup to expose the lies of the trap door being utilized. First off, this is all the way to the right. The canopy was here. We all remember how people running this way, this is way off. And I'm going to demonstrate it more with different angles, a top view. And this whole, again, trapdoor theory garbage is going to be exposed and gone once and for all. You see how, again, it's all the way to the left from this perspective? All the way to the left.
This is the courtyard where it all happened. It's now open to the public again. There's lots of people coming here, placing flowers, cards, things like that. The university is already making some changes. They're replacing the grass where Charlie Kirk was speaking with pavers. And there are several petitions online asking the school to make this into a permanent memorial for Charlie Kirk.
You see, the trap door is the whole key. Yes, Charlie was passing out hats. Yes, Charlie was there. But when it was time for the hologram to come on, this is when Charlie went down into this little utility room or whatever this is underneath this trap door, the stage area where he was sitting. Notice all the guys when he supposedly falls to the ground.
Now look at the distance between the canopy and this wall. Far off.
All the security guys surround him. You can't see nothing. They raise the trap door up and Charlie comes out. That's why they blur the videos so you can't see him come out. It's really, really simple. It's complicated, but it's simple.
This is simple to expose. I'm going to show it right now, and even his own followers will be left scratching their heads watching this and being embarrassed that they fell for what Terry is pushing. And there you go, with the so-called trapdoor being utilized all the way to the right of the canopy. No trapdoor, no cigar, with this fake phony garbage. And again, like I said, here's that one pillar. The column is here, and I was pointing out earlier how this so-called trapdoor utility room, whatever you want to call it, is to the right, more to the right. So again, this so-called trapdoor utility room and this concrete structure separation area. And here you see it clearly right here. Okay. After all that work was done. And to get a really good perspective, here's the so-called trapdoor, the utility room. Now again, the column, the pillar here, and obviously the canopy. So Charlie is sitting here, way back. Okay, now let's take a look here. This is so easy to debunk. So obviously, like I showed, that column and the canopy would be here. Charlie would be situated here. So there's no trapdoor here. And here you go. This is where that so-called trapdoor is here. Way off. So what it comes down to is just a red herring with the trapdoor completely debunked once and for all. I guess Terry's new theory is that Charlie was teleported through a hologram to the trapdoor. That's his new theory. He has lots of theories, but not a lot of evidence. And unfortunately, he has a lot of gullible followers that don't know the difference between their butt and a hole in the ground. And poor Terry, if you're a real researcher like you state you are, you need to sit in the sidelines, analyze things before you create videos. Because obviously you're not doing a good job. You're easily being debunked with everything I'm showing here. And unfortunately, you're going to have to pull down your video unless you want to keep looking bad with everything that I'm presenting without a shot of a doubt. No hologram, no trapdoor, Terry. Pack your bags and find something else to do with your free time because your information is garbage. 100% garbage. Now let's take a look here. Conclude this video within the canopy itself. Notice no red material. I'll just call it that here. And no trapdoor. Amazingly, no trapdoor anywhere. This thing here was part of the platform. You can see some looks like some wheels here or whatever. I'm not quite sure what this is, but this is not the trapdoor. Okay? And there's the chair that was utilized. This was on top of this table to elevate Charlie Kirk up more. But no trapdoor. Here's the tables. Where is the trapdoor? I already showed it. It's not here, obviously. Okay, let's take a look here. I mean, people love the fantasy that this guy is peddling because the fantasy is always better than the reality. In the end, flat out truth has been flat out debunked.
John chapter 9, verse 25. Whereas once I was blind, now I can see. Now I can see.